Welcome back, Volt family, to the Volt Academy series. Today we are joined again by Coach Christye.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Happy to be here.
We are going to be discussing the importance of strength training for endurance athletes. Endurance athletes, what? Cyclists, runners, swimmers, marathon runners, triathletes. You name it. You know who you are, and y'all should be in the weight room strength training, and Christye is going to tell us why.
Absolutely, I am.
Christye, I hear you have firsthand experience with this yourself. You are a runner.
I am.
And I hear that when you were maybe starting out and running, you had an injury.
It's true. Baby Christye started running, and when you know it, you do one thing over and over and over again, you end up getting hurt. So I hurt my knee, went to a physical therapist. She gave me some strength training exercises to do to make my knee not hurt anymore, and like magic, it worked, and I got better. Right. And that was really my entry into the world of strength conditioning.
Yeah, awesome. I have had similar experiences myself. I am also now know the benefits of strength training, but still have to get reminded sometimes by my chiropractor why I should be in the weight room.
Sometimes you just need a nudge.
Yeah, right. Or a reminder. So you've got some things written on the board here.
I do.
We have this fern in the way that we need to get rid of. Can we get an assistant here? Bo?
Thank you.
I'm your assistant?
Yeah. Great.
Yes.
So preventing injuries.
Talking about injury prevention, strength training, strengthening all of the muscle groups in balance in your body is always a great way to help you stay injured no matter your sport. If you think about endurance athletes, overuse is one of the most common ways to get injured. You're doing the same thing over and over again. Right. For runners, this can manifest as shin splints and stress fractures, and strength training is a great way to strengthen your muscles, bones, and tendons to help them become more durable, and then also to practice movement patterns that you might not be doing during your sport.
Right.
So if you're running, you're moving in one straight ahead motion, and so strengthening the muscles of your hips that can help you balance side to side is a great way to make sure that everything is moving properly.
It's good to counterbalance a lot of that repetitiveness that you're doing in
Absolutely.
endurance sport. Yeah, and then improving form. I know one thing I always say to my wife, who is a marathon runner, is strong butt, strong runner.
I love it. Yes. Yeah. Strong butt, strong life, really, for all of us, and especially for athletes of any kind.
Exactly.
But yeah, she's absolutely right. Improving your muscular strength in the patterns that you are performing during your sport. So for a runner, strengthening your core to maintain better upright posture, all of these things, improving your form will actually help you prevent injuries. So it's kind of cyclical.
They lead into each other.
They really do.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense, and I'm totally with you on that. So since they lead into each other, let's just jump right in here. What are we talking economy here? Are we talking dollars and currencies, markets?
Yeah, it's the currency of the body, energy.
Nice. Yeah.
So you have your car, and your car might get a certain number of miles per gallon.
Yep.
That's like your fuel economy. And we as human beings also have kind of an exercise economy where we have a certain number of kind of energy molecules that we need to use and oxygen that we need to use to maintain movement at a certain pace. And when you strength train, you actually become more efficient at utilizing that fuel to sustain a pace. So you can sustain the same pace at kind of a lower cost or lower relative effort, which can then boost you into a new level of performance. Then you can train at a higher effort, but go even higher in pace than you were before.
Yeah. Efficiency.
Being
a stronger and more efficient athlete.
It's true.
I love it. So preventing injuries, improving form, and increasing exercise economy. And that's great. I absolutely agree. Excellent information. I know one of the other bits that I hear from a lot of endurance athletes that they struggle with is just is balance.
Yes.
So we're not talking just the weight room. We're not talking just running. You got to have kind of that in between, right?
Right. Just like you probably wouldn't tell a cross-country runner to only go into the weight room and strength train.
Right.
It's super important to work both ends of that like endurance and muscular strength spectrum, no matter what your sport. For endurance athletes, especially finding time out of your kind of aerobic-centric routine to incorporate maybe just starting with one strength training session per week and seeing how you feel,
Yeah.
it can really go a long way, because if you think about this kind of triad, this cycle, and how these all factor in, the longer that you are able to stay injury free and get good training under your belt, the better you're going to become at your sport.
Right.
And so, sometimes you'll run for 6 weeks, you'll get hurt, take a couple weeks off, and you're starting from a lower level.
Yep,
so if you can be always working at both ends of that spectrum,
Right.
And preventing that cycle of injury, that can go a long way toward helping your performance.
Absolutely. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing and being with us again today.
Absolutely.
We hope to have you again soon, as always. For you all watching, definitely tune in and check out some of our other episodes. If you have more questions about the topic of strength training for endurance athletes, hit us up in the comments below. Happy to answer those for you, or create another video that goes more in depth. We will catch y'all again soon.